Peace, peace, peace. This is your international sales and marketing villain, Tiger Toledo. And you already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best. You heard? Peace and blessings to you. And thank you for joining me today. I wanted to thank you guys for joining me on my live broadcast. As you guys can see, I am rocking the community college shirt today. I went to community college. Shout out to what is the South Suburban College, man. I think it was in South Holland, man. Went there for a year. I went there for a year, and I was like, you guys don't know what the hell y'all talking about business. The person that was teaching me about business was working for a check place. The other person was working for Yellow Pages. What do you know about entrepreneurship? And you're teaching entrepreneurship in South Suburban College. So shout out to South Suburban for getting some whack ass teachers to teach me how to how to learn business. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Irene Lloyd, Joy Foster, Minas Moore. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you guys today. You are live here in my war room. This is where I take very complex situations and I simplify them. I make them very, very simple for you guys to be able to digest, for me to be able to teach other people and not make it so damn complex on everything. So lately I've been getting a lot of messages about the notary business, right? And I wanted to let you guys know this. Yes, I can teach you, I can consult you on how to be a notary and all of that stuff. But why do that when I could just give you my mentor, the person that taught me how to do the notary business? He's the one that taught me. So wouldn't you want to go to my sensei, right? So I'm going to put the link down here below so you guys can, where the hell is it? There it is. I'm going to put the link on here for you guys. And you guys could go check out the course that I got to start your own notary business. That's what I did. I went to him. He had skin in the game. And that's why I always explain how important it is for you to get someone that already has skin in the game, that already has been successful in what they do. He's been successful. He's grown a nationwide signing service. I paid him. He taught me how to do it. Shout out to Andre Hatchett. That is the guy that enabled me to leave my job and start this career here. And I'm going to share this with you, and this is deep from my heart. If you guys do not like what you do, if you are in a career or a job that you can't stand, you don't like it, and you have a vehicle, become a mobile notary. I can't explain to you how much freedom. Sometimes I feel guilty because I was like, this ain't even right. Like I'm making this good amount of money for such a short period of time. Like, so I have my whole day to do whatever I want to do. Right? So let me show you real quick. These are my sales from last year. These are all of my sales from last year, from 2018. All of these right here. All of them were sold. All of them. Right? And this right here. Quick, this I don't want to show their names and stuff and address, but a quick claim deed. One at the time, my price has gone up since then, but a quick claim deed. I was charging, I guess you guys could see it, $125.97. That took me literally 10 minutes to do. Literally 10 minutes to do. Another one here. Block out the address. 100 right here. $137.97. Another 10-minute job, man. And this is my thing. I love writing sold. That's after I sell them, that's it. And for those that really want to do what they love to do, I can't explain this. And you want to have free time to eat. Maybe you want to do music. Shout out to my Brooklyn brother right there. Jamil Campo is in the building. Um, if you guys really want to do what you love to do, but having a traditional 9 to 5 job doesn't allow you to do it, becoming a mobile notary is like God sent for me, because I could work about maybe 2 3 hours a day, and then I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. Of course, I don't do that. I'll invest my time in other stuff. Um, like right now, I'm creating a business directory for notary publics, apostilles, and stuff like that. But just imagine that. Just imagine, and you have to be honest with yourself. You have to say to yourself, how much money do I really need to live on for me to pursue my dreams, right? So, you'll realize when you take a self-assessed test like that, you don't need $1 million for you to start living your dreams. You could literally do it on, hey, look, man, if I had like $30,000 coming in, I'm good. Okay, so calculate what would $30,000 look like. I got the calci right here. Let's look at that. If I were to do, you know, and again, this is a 5 day a week job. You make it as long as you want. If you want to do 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, that's up to you. If you're making $137 per appointment, right? Let's do that. 30,000 divided by $137. So you need 218 assignments, right? Let's say you do that in how many days? 5. We're gonna calculate it on a 5 day a week schedule, right? Okay, so 5 days a week times 4, that's 20. And let's just say you work 50 weeks. 50 weeks, you take the last 2 weeks for vacation, to fuck off, shit off, whatever. Okay, so that's 1,000 days that you are working, divided by 218. Let's see this. So literally, you would only need like 2 appointments a day. 2 appointments a day, 200, and that's actually more. If you did 2 appointments a day, 5 days a week, that's 3,000. I mean, $30,000 for you that you can make comfortably doing this notary job. That is huge. That's huge, because that allows you, and it gives you time to do a whole myriad of other things. So if it only took you 2 hours, you have 24 hours in a day. You could do whatever you want after that. You could do whatever you want after that. So again, I put the link in the description below. If you want to get into acting, maybe you want to do a little more traveling. Maybe you want, I don't know what your dreams are. Look, I always tell you, my motto is this. I can help you make sales and help you make money. Finding happiness is your problem. Okay? So whatever you're looking to do in your life, if you're looking for, and most of the time, it doesn't require a lot of money for us to do it. We just need the time. But because we're working a traditional 9 to 5 job, or sometimes, the way the workforce has been going, a lot of people are putting 10, 14, 16 hours a day, and they have no free time for nothing. Maybe you want to take your son or your daughter to that soccer game, or gymnastics, or t-ball, Maybe you want to work on your music, your craft, your art. Maybe you want to work on screenwriting, or directing movies and shows and stuff like that. Who knows what your dreams are? But what I'm letting you guys know is that this notary business, this mobile notary business, dude, this is a well-kept secret. People don't know about this, man. Even to this day, when I sell a client, they tell me like, I didn't even know this exists. I didn't even know there was a business like this. This is like some 21st century way above in the future that people are now catching. They're not even catching on right now because they're still shocked. A lot of them are like, hey, where's your location? Where can I go to? They'll be like, we don't have a location. We're a dispatching service. We dispatch notaries to you. Oh, really? Well, how does that work? So that right there is letting me know that this industry, this mobile notary industry, has not even penetrated to the point where people are used to it, like Uber or Lyft, right? So if you guys need more free time and you want to get out of your 9 to 5 job and you're looking to get off the corporate plantation like I did, I couldn't stand what I was doing before. I didn't like the truck driving part. I didn't like being a engineer at Ford. I didn't like none of that stuff. I didn't like spending 8-10 hours on other people's projects. I liked working on my own stuff. Today I get to work with great individuals, great people, notaries all across America. And I respect them. I work with coaches. I have time to do podcasts. I have time to make videos like this. I'm rolling out the online university to help people like yourself get better in sales and all of this stuff. I'm doing what I want now. This has been a lifelong dream of mine, to be an entrepreneur. And it has not been easy, ladies and gentlemen. I want to share that with you guys. It has not been easy. I wanted to become an entrepreneur when my mom was sick with diabetes and she lost her job. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have a clue on what it took to be an entrepreneur. I was 17 at the time. She was diagnosed with diabetes, had congestive heart failure. She had a stroke. I remember specifically, and I'm getting a little bit deep here. I left school. I was going to Harry Van Arsdale in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, next to Marcy Projects. It used to be called Eli Whitney. AZ went to that school. Jay-Z went to that school. And I remember leaving school, and I wasn't a good student at all, by the way. I remember leaving the school and I took the train back home, and I came home and I saw my mom laying on the floor. And I'm thinking my mom is just, laying there. She was tired. And I tried to, hey, Ma, get up. You've been laying on the floor for a while. So I let her chill for a while, not realizing that my mom had a stroke. So time went by, like, a couple of hours went by, and that's not good for a person that just had a stroke. I'm splashing water in her face. Now I'm panicking. I think I was like maybe 16, 15 years old. I'm panicking now. And then I finally called 911. The stroke disabled my mom on her whole left side. Had a slur. Dude, you know what I mean? Be patient with me as I go with the story, because it's still dear to me. And I remember I was like, man, I just want to provide for my mom. I don't want my mom to go back to work. I want to do these things to help my mom out. And I didn't know what an entrepreneur was. I just know that I need to get out in this field and I need to create something. And unfortunately, she expired. She died. But I still had that hunger to want to be an entrepreneur. Today, 2018, I am a full-fledged, 100% full-time entrepreneur. And I can tell you it was worth the struggle. I embraced the struggle. The struggle's real. I still struggle with some things time to time. But being an entrepreneur, I can't explain to you, it is like the best thing ever. And I want that for you guys. I want that freedom and time for you guys to be able to at least experience it. At least experience it. If you don't like it, go back to the workforce. It ain't going nowhere. There's plenty of jobs out there. You can find a job out there. But the sooner you start with wanting to be an entrepreneur and being a mobile notary is a great way. It started off as a side hustle for me. It became my main hustle. Now it puts food on the table, is allowing us to do, go on trips and stuff like that. Try it out. Try it out. Go to my mentor. I'm going to put the link one more time on here for you guys so you can experience it yourself. If what you're doing right now, you do not enjoy it, it's taking you away from your family. Like right now, I'm with my kids, all three of my kids. My wife is out with her mom, chilling. We play a little Nintendo Switch, kick it. Right now, I would probably be in somebody's office, somebody's cubicle, And thank you, Jamila. I would be in somebody's cubicle. I'd be going by their hours, but they would be dictating what they need me to do. I never like that. I never like that. I'm a creative soul. I want to put out what I want to put out. So again, it is a great side hustle. You get to work with really good companies. If you take this course, I can let you know right now, mortgage companies are going to be calling you. Insurance companies, law firms. Like, again, I show you this right here, not to brag or anything like that. This is 2018 sales, and this is literally from April. So there's about a whole quarter that's not even a part of this right here. That is 2018 sales, and that's not even all of them, because some of them I lost the paper, like flew out the car when I opened the window, whatever. So this was part-time, and it's still considered part-time because I really only put like maybe 2-3 hours a day into this. To literally, like, physically doing the notaries myself, I probably put about 3 hours a day, and then the rest I could do whatever I want. So you do the math on that. Three appointments at $150 per appointment, and I do it 7 days a week. Well, actually, I reverse that. Let me scratch that. I do 2 appointments a day at a minimum of $150 a week. So that's about $2,100, 7 days a week. You do the math in a month, what that is. So part-time. To me, it's part-time. And then if you take his signing agent course, now you can do what I do now, which is I contract out to people in Georgia. I have notaries in Georgia. I have notaries, and I have somebody about to take the notary class in Arizona. I'm going to be working with somebody in Arizona. We have a great notary agent out in Michigan, Indiana, New York, California. She does all the jailhouse signings in California, in Linwood. It's nothing but a phone call. I can't notarize out there, but I could make a phone call and say, hey, would you like to take this job? Yes or no? That's it. It's that simple. So go to who I went to, who my sensei was. I can teach you about it, but I would prefer you go to the person that taught me. See, this is what they don't do. This is what these crab, dry snitch bastards don't do. They don't plug you in to their mentor. They don't plug you into their mentor, because what they do is they take the information that their mentor gave them and they chop it up, sell it to you, and regurgitate it to you. Now it becomes watered down and dry and shit like that. I am introducing you to the person that taught me. His name is Andre Hatchett. He has the Notary Business School. Jamela said, my mom is a notary. Listen, the mobile notary business, Jamela, is off the chain. Off the chain right now. A lot of people don't know about it. Look, if you're going to the hospitals, oh my God, you could charge anywhere from $150 to $175, depending on what they want for a hospital visit, because they understand. Like, this is, when they're calling you, it's not like they can wait, oh, I can wait to get this done, or a couple of days, couple of weeks, a couple of months. No, they need that shit done now. Like, not right now. How soon can you get here? My mother is in the hospital. We need to get this power of attorney done. Where the hell are you? How soon can you come out? Money is not a factor in this point. You understand what I'm talking about? Money is not a factor. And I'm putting on my hip hop sales coach hat right now. Only 10% of people care about money. When the urgency it's at its highest level, they don't care about money. Trust me, they got credit cards. These people got credit cards, they got debit cards, they could get the money. This ain't currency exchange. I'm going to notarize your document for $2, $3. No, this is a totally different game. This is a completely different game. You're talking about premium clients here, people that have homes, people that uh, need people to come out to the hospital, loan closings, people that have international papers that are in other countries and they need an apostille to get their documents notarized so they can teach out in Korea or Dubai. This is a whole different game, ladies and gentlemen. A completely different game. You're not competing, and let me emphasize again, you are not competing with currency exchange notaries and bank notaries. Those are not your clients. Those people that want $2 notaries, let them go to them. You are tapping into a premium market where they expect that it's going to be a certain amount of money. There's an expectation at this point. Like, yeah, okay, for a power of attorney, I need to get two of them, one for my mom, one for my dad. I'm gonna need to provide a third party witness. I don't want my family members all in my business. Can you provide a third party witness for us? That is an upsell right there, ladies and gentlemen. Um, if you could get into document creation, creating the documents for these people, that is another upsell. The highest, most I can say the highest transaction that I've made as a mobile notary was about $400. The $400 notarization took me literally 35 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 35 minutes. My average sale is $116. Average. So if you're looking to do your own thing, ladies and gentlemen, I stress this. I wish somebody told me about this earlier, because there's a lot of jobs that I wouldn't have been into. I definitely wouldn't have been in the truck driving career job. I hated that shit. But this right here is phenomenal. Hit that link, read it over. Again, it's not my school, it's his school. This is my mentor. This is who taught me. Check it out for yourself. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain, especially time. Peace, love, and happiness to all you guys. One.